Welcome everyone to Oxygen Not Included. My name is Rainer and today we will continue building the perfect base. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really helps to get this video to other people. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe as well. In the last video we set up some fancy new water generating toilets. We still have to take care of the overflow. But yeah, this is a lot better than the outhouses. These just manage themselves, they work with plumbing, so that's just perfect. Also, we made an infinite, low power CO2 storage system to deal with the massive amounts of CO2 that we had. You can still see it here, there's still quite a bit, but this is already getting to a lower kind of pressure. So yeah, this is going to be handled pretty quick. Also, we hired a new duplicant, Bubbles. Where is Bubbles? Where is Bubbles? I cannot see her right now. Is she here? No. This is Max. I am blind. Here's Bubbles. We hired a new duplicant Bubbles for our future ranches. In this video, I'm going to start setting up our first ranch and explain what it will do and why I build it the way I do. I hope Bubbles will be able to start ranching in this video, but I don't know yet because she doesn't have the skill yet to ranch. Also, we're going to start surrounding our base with a heat shield to end up with a nice core which will be oxygenated, and it will be our starting base from where we start digging out the rest of the map. And last but not least, we're also going to make an infinite storage solution inside this core. It's right now a little bit of a mess, and we can make these storage bins, but they have a limited capacity and that's just annoying. So we're going to make something a little bit more useful. Alright, let's unpause the game. We're at maximum speed, maybe slow it down a little bit. Right now we are researching ranching, so that's good. We need this and this. Let me see. I also want this here for a storage solution, and we also need to get this one for our heat shield. So we have a little bit of researching to do, but I think was it Max? I think it was Max, our smart guy, yeah, with the helmet on. He's gonna do all of the researching. That'll be fine. Yeah, so first of all I want to check out this here. I think we've messed up a little bit here, so let's go to plumbing. So this is going in here and we have a little bit of a mess here, so let's deconstruct this pipe and this one also, and then that should be okay. We still don't have any overflow yet, so we don't need this yet, but I do want this to be built, so please guys. Also, let's just start deconstructing these tiles because it's not really necessary to have these here. Also, I'm going to start extending this platform because I think in the last episode I said I want to set up my ranch here, but this here is only 64 tiles of room. For our bedroom and mess hall this is perfect, or great hall I should say, but our barracks, our stable, has a maximum size of 96 tiles. And if you have more tiles for your room, for your stable, you can have more critters in that stable to ranch. If you have too many critters in a packed room, they will start getting unhappy and they will be less productive. So let's measure out how big this has to be. It has to be quite a bit bigger. So until there. Let's actually copy this. And then we go up until this place. Let me double check that in a second again. Cancel. This. Yeah, this is how long it should be, and I guess we could close this off, but I think we're going to close this off in the nice way at some point. Let's also make the rest of these spots. I don't want to build that yet. But what we can do is, let me see, 3 from the end. Cancel that, this, and this one. And then we will set up some airflow tiles there. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, what I also want to do is, this one is a little bit annoying because it's blocking this road, this path, and duplicants cannot jump gaps of 2. So if they want to go from here to here, they have to walk all the way around, which is a little bit dumb. So I'm going to deconstruct this and put this one down so we can build stuff above this. We also have to look for our storage, where we are going to put that. I think I'm going to put that, this is going to be our kitchen, so I think I'm going to put that here somewhere at the bottom. Should be good. Also, yeah, this is working perfectly. Nice. Maybe we can think about setting up one more of these, because if we overpressure, it stops generating oxygen anyway, so it's not really an issue. All it does is generate a little bit more heat. Yeah, also not really. It's just quicker to oxygenate our base and bring the pressure up, because right now, yeah, we're still a little bit low. We want to get optimally to about 2 kilograms of pressure, not higher, not lower. But yeah, if we get to 2 kilograms, these will actually stop generating oxygen. Research. What shall we do first? Maybe we should just do this here first, so we can start building our heat shield. We have our wrenching stuff now, so that's what we're going to build. Let's see. Let's start with making a door there and some tiles. And then we're going to build a critter drop-off. That is where we can drop off our critters. Then we need a feeder. I want to set up a storage bin here as well for the food. And then we need a grooming station. Yeah, that's fine. What else do we need? Fish release, we don't need fish feeder, we don't need an airborne critter bait, we also don't need. And shearing is for Dracos, which we're not going to ranch. So right now we have this big room, which means that our critters can walk through this whole room. So whenever they have to be fed, they have to walk all the way here. And when they get groomed, they also have to walk all the way here, which of course takes a lot of time. Now there is a trick to still have this room the same size, but have the critters not walk around as much. We just want to confine them to the small space, but without making them feel cramped. Somehow this works. So what we're going to do is set up a door here, and I'm also going to set up a tile here. And that will mean that the critters cannot escape this part. They cannot get through here, but since there's an open gap, it still sees this as part of one room. Yeah, I'm not going to close this off. We're going to do that with the good tiles that we want for our edge. Let's also set this up a little bit higher priority. I want this to be built. Also, I guess we can start building our kitchen. We don't have a cook yet, which is probably the next duplicant we need to hire, because otherwise we cannot use this electric grill. So we're going to also connect that, because why not? We are also a little bit low on copper, so I'm going to make a couple more of these just in case. We're going to need them eventually. What is this? Polluted dirt. Oh yeah, that's emitting polluted oxygen. Our deodorizer should be working on getting rid of this polluted oxygen. All my duplicants will just breathe it in. As you can see here, we're also already getting here oxygen, which means we're starting to pump out oxygen here. So let's stop this for now. Let's cut power wire, this here, so this stops bumping. We don't need to waste any power, and this looks pretty fine. And we have 58 kilograms of CO2 in this small room. Okay, we have this here. Let's say we want to have critters here, hatches and hatchlings. So whenever we capture a critter, we wrangle a hatch or hatchling, they will be placed in this room. Then for food, we want to give them some food that we have a lot of. If we look at what the hatch can eat, it's bristleberries, which is also food for us, clay, which is not a good food for them, dirt, which we'll use for agriculture, muckroot, mushroom. This is all food. One thing that we do have a lot of, 164 tons, is sandstone. So we're just going to feed them this. At some point I want to move to sedimentary rock, but we only have 400 kilograms of these. If you feed them certain foods, like sedimentary rock, you get different kinds of hatches, which means that they will have different diets and do different stuff. Let's see, so in here we also want to have raw mineral, come on, sandstone. Let's just fill that up. So whenever we want to refill this critter feeder, it will be nice and close. Let's set this to 5. 5 is okay. I hear that we have a new printable. As I said, we need a cook. Let's see if we find something. So we have an oxyfern seed, which will convert, as I said before, I think some CO2 to oxygen, but it's not really that amazing. We have Frankie here, who has cooking, but researching we don't really need. Suit wearing is okay. Grease monkey is okay. Early bird unconstructive, this is not okay. We don't want to have someone who cannot build. Coal is always nice to have. This is 3 tons. Then digging, decorating and ranching, we really don't need this, and it has allergies and also cannot build. We don't want this, so we're going to take the coal for now and print that. Oh wait, I totally forgot about that. We took away our pitcher pump, which means we cannot do research anymore. This has to be done quick, otherwise we have a problem. So yeah, should pay attention to that, and this one I also want to have done rather quickly. I also see that we don't have this here built, so let's also build that one, because otherwise they still cannot get from the other side. Alright, pitcher pump is up again, which means Max can continue doing some research. You'll see him going to the water immediately. We also have set up here our egg cracker, which we cannot use yet, and our electric grill, which we also cannot use yet, but that will come in time. Egg cracker is going to be super useful for handling our excessive eggs that we will get from this ranch. Yeah, we're not going to make this a lot bigger anymore. This is going to be about the size of my core. What is now in the screen? This is going to be bordering here, this is going to be the top, and then it's going to be down here. Through the water, I think we're going to build through the water, and then down again, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a pit here, I guess, where we catch our CO2. Okay, our research is complete, which means we have to select something new again. Let's continue with, we still don't need this ranching stuff, and this we also don't need yet, so let's do this one first, because I want to have this automatic dispenser, and it means we can make these fire poles, which are very useful. We cannot make these auto sweepers yet, because we need to have a mechatronics person for that. Let's actually see, yeah, mechatronics is here. So yeah, that's gonna take a while. Yeah. Let's see, so we have this stuff, and we have this insulated tiles. You can make insulated tiles again from a lot of different things. Typically you want to make it from, I think it is igneous rock, but we don't have that much from it yet, and it doesn't really matter that much, so we're just gonna make it out of sandstone. We're going to make a, let's make a floor here. Now from here we go up, and then from here we go to the left until here, and then down into here. Let's see. This is also going to be closed off, but before I do that, I want to pick up this stuff here, and then on the other side I want to close it off like this, up here, and then we go here to the left. So this is basically going to be my core. Let's open up the top here. I don't want to close this off completely because I want to be able to get out of here at the top. I want to close it off almost, but there still needs to be some room to get out of this for now, until we close it off in a proper way. Let's also set the priority of these to 6, and actually everything else can go to 4. Alright, duplicates have some work to do. I'll see you guys back real soon. Alright, it seems that our research has progressed. We have a lot of smart stuff, which a lot of it we cannot really build. One, because of the materials, but second, because we also need a mechatronics engineer. The metal, well, actually Max is busy with that. Max? Interesting. Why is he doing that? Anyway, the thing that I really want is this automatic dispenser. So now we can pick where we're going to set up this storage, and I think I'm going to put it down somewhere here. Let's see, we're going to dump it here. Let's set up one like this and one, actually no, we're not gonna put the other one down. We want to make a hole here. Let's make it 2 deep, because we want to put in some water here. Everything that is going into the storage, I want it to be approximately, I want it to equalize in temperature, which means that, let's deconstruct this one. And if we put a little bit of water in here, that will help equalizing the temperature. Let's put a bottle emptier here so we can put that water in there. Let's actually cancel this one and this one. We don't need those. Oh, we have a new printable. Let's see if we can get a cook. Let's see, we have a cook here, May. She has bottomless stomach, which means that she eats a little bit more, which is not really a big issue. This is not that bad, May. Now we have cooking, suit wearing and tidying. This is better squeamish, but yeah, this duplicant will be cooking very fast, so that's very nice. Creativity we don't need just yet, and this is some food. We have still some food, but when we can start cooking, it will go very, very fast. Anyway, I think we're just going to print in May here for cooking. So, welcome May. May earned the skill point. Let's immediately assign May to grilling, which she really enjoys, and give her a hat. There, nice hat. Let's also build a bed. Priority 6 is okay. This needs to be built. Let's build a mess table for May. And also let's schedule. She's now here at the top. Let's see, we would like to have an additional schedule. because the rest, oops, the rest already has 2 duplicates in it, and I want to keep it to 2 per schedule. So let's put this. I'm also going to give everyone an additional downtime slot because our base is growing a bit, and they will need to walk further to get to the food spot, slash yeah, eating and walking to the bed, and they need to make it, otherwise we'll get some other issues. Yeah, this is good. Then the consumables I don't really care about. Maybe we want to stop them from eating this stuff. Mushrooms also, I don't want them to eat the vitamins. This is okay, this is all okay. Okay, the rest is fine. Then the priorities, of course, May is gonna be the cook, so this is going to go up. And this is gonna be normal. Let's see, Max also does operating. I guess we could have May, as apart from cooking, also do some storing and supplying. Yeah, that sounds okay. And maybe some operating. Why not? Because cooking, we're not going to do that much yet. We have some gristleberries already. At least we have the recipe here. But I don't think, yeah, we don't have bristleberries yet. But I'm going to set this to forever anyway. So once we get it, this grill can immediately go to work. Let's see, we have 3 hatchling eggs. Let's just crack an egg here, shall we? We're just going to pick one of the eggs that are laying around on the map, and they're going to crack it, and then we can start cooking this egg. Oh, we have medicine here as well. That's not necessary. Okay, we have this also set up. I want to sweep this. Oh no, I don't want to sweep this. That's not necessary. So we're going to put in some liquid here. Liquid, water, regular water. We want to enable auto bottle and set this to a 7. So now they're going to pick some water from here and just bring it up here. I want to fill in at least this tile, but also a little bit of this tile. So let's go. Max is gonna do that. No, Max is gonna put it in the supercomputer. And then we're going to store everything here. It seems that, oh, our storage is full, and that's why this popped up. It's not gonna be a problem soon anymore, because we're going to store everything here. Well, not everything, but almost everything. How is Bubbles, by the way, with the skill point? She still needs a way to go. We're still not really busy with the heat shield, but yeah, that'll come in time. Let's just fill this up for now so we can start putting stuff in here. Also, we actually researched this fire pole, which is going to help tremendously in travel time. I want to set up at least 1, maybe 2. They're 100 copper each, but we have quite a bit of copper. So I think we're just going to put 1 here. This here should be okay. Maybe cancel that one and this one. And maybe on the other side also. That should be enough for now. Alright. What is the priority on this? 6? That's maybe a bit... yeah, that's okay. We need to build this. They're never going to do the heat shield. But it's okay. It seems that we researched something else again. Oh, that's just the farm stuff. That's fine. Park sign for later on. Refrigerator, hydroponic farm. Yeah, we can. I guess we can build one of these here. Yeah, let's just build one here for now. No, let's not do that. I don't need this here yet. Once this container is getting quite a bit of polluted water, we will want to find a reed. What is it? Thimbleweed seed, which is here. So we can pick it up and then we can start farming that. But they need a lot of polluted water per cycle. And we don't have that much actually. Alright, we have one tile full, the other tile is starting to fill up slightly. Want to have a little bit more water in here and then we can stop. Let's do this bottle and then we're going to set this to a low priority. That should be more than enough. We have 1000 kilograms and 400 kilograms in here. And this is going to make it so that everything in this water is going to get the same temperature, which is going to be perfect. Let's deconstruct this and then we're going to set up this here. I want to store a lot of stuff here and I want to set it to sweep only. So only when I sweep stuff I want to put it in here. And I do sweep only because otherwise they will pick up the stuff and then put it back in there. And that is of course not what we want. Fertilizer can go in here. Coal can go in here. I want to have this at a reasonably low priority. Eggs I don't want in there. Clay and dirt is fine. Sand is fine. Copper ore is fine. Eggshells is fine. Polluted dirt actually is also fine. And algae also. Raw minerals. Refined minerals is also fine. Yes. Seeds do I want to have seeds in here as well? I guess it's fine. Are they going to... they're not going to be destroyed, right? Let's actually remove everything from here and then make this our seeds bin. Okay, that is being destroyed. Let's build another one on the other side. An interesting fact also is that you don't need to power them. They just work without power. I don't know why, but it just works, which is great. Electric grill, relax resource. Did we already get an egg? I think we did. We have, oh, we have raw egg here. Oh, we have a food shortage. Let's actually do this forever. So now we have the omelette in here, which we can make. And let's also kill a hatchling. This one is 75. Let's kill that one. We need a little bit of food, and this way we can also 67. This one is 25, a little bit younger. We want to have hatchlings that are relatively young, so we can kill off a couple, so we can get the meat of them, and we can start cooking that as well. But yeah, we really need to start ranching. Combat, okay, good. So I think, is the combat done? I think so. So now we should also have barbecue here. I also want to make sure that they don't consume the raw meat, which is here, and this also should be out. And I want to put all the edibles in here. Wait, is this? Let's make this a 7. I want this to be done. And here, this one, I want to copy to this side. We are having a little bit of low food because we never cooked anything and we only lived off the stuff that we dug up. But as you can see here, one omelette is 2800 kilocalories. So this is going to be rather fast. We have some more research. We have a critter sensor. We have an incubator. We actually want the incubator here. Incubators are going to help turn eggs into critters. And this is necessary because I'm going to set this here to forever. And this will mean that all hatchling eggs are going to be turned into omelets. But we don't want everything to be converted into omelets because we also need new critters for replenishing our hatchlings here. So that's where this incubator comes into place. This is going to be filled first and then the rest is going here. And I think one should be fine. And then this egg is protected from being cracked. We actually have some hydrogen here. I guess this is going to escape. didn't really pay attention to this, but yeah, this is 2000 grams. Do I really mind? I guess what I could do is dig out this with a 7 and this also with a 7, and then build a tile with an 8 here, and that will prevent this hydrogen will be pushed here, so this will be 2000 grams. Yep, and now we can continue building this stuff with a 4. Alright. I don't want any weird gases in here if I can prevent it. So we don't have any hydrogen yet, so let's keep it that way. Rowan earned the skill points. Let's see, what we have both of them actually. Do we want to go into Abyssalite? I think we go into Abyssalite here. Yeah, let's do that. So they get super hard digging, and this one also super hard digging. And here we go. Bubbles has earned a skill point. Wow, that went fast actually. So now we can do critter ranching, and now we can start. We have cleaned up this ranch, so that's great. So let's start catching critters. We want to catch these two. There was one. Well, I guess I can do this. There's one. Here's one. Yeah, I want this. I want all critters to be here. So let's set this to a 7. I also want to set the maximum here to 8, 7. Let's set it to 7. And then auto wrangle surplus. Alright, this is looking very nice. As you can see, Bubbles is already brushing one of the hatchlings, grooming them to make them less wild and happy. New printables available. So I think at this point we really need... we have a lot of eggs here all of a sudden. That's not bad. Supplying ranching we don't need. Supplying this we also don't need. Algae is not bad, but we don't... 500 kilograms is not that much. I much rather would have these eggs so we have a little bit more of them. Oh, we actually have the incubator ready, so we can start incubating hatchlings here. So how to make sure that this always gets filled first? We want to set it to continuous, so whenever this is empty, a new one will be put in. Okay, we have research complete. I guess we can continue. But to make sure that this is filled later than this one, I want to set this to a higher priority. Let's say we put this to a 6 and this to a 5, then that should be more than fine. So whenever you groom them, they will start getting less wild. They get plus 5% per cycle automatically, but if you groom them, you add a debuff of minus 55. So in 2 cycles, they will go from wild to domesticated, and that means that they will lay a lot more eggs. This one is 85, that's an old one. Alright. I guess at this point we can just do this here. We have quite a few hatchlings in here. We have one backup. These are not too old. They're gonna be, this one is 85, bad example, but there's also 36. We have one in here. I guess it's fine to just start cracking these forever. And once again, since this is a lower priority than the incubator, we will always have a hatchling to replenish these here. And now we will get a lot of food from this stuff. How's our oxygen doing? Wow, that's perfect. Even until here, everything is now filled with oxygen. So yeah, this carbon dioxide problem is very much resolved, I would say. By the way, we can hook up this incubator to power. That would mean that these hatchlings will grow up faster. But yeah, it costs power. How much power does it cost actually? Utilities, where is it? In food, I think. Yeah, incubator. It's 240 watts of power constantly. It's not worth it, I think. So they will also grow up fine without having any power here. So we're going to leave it like that. We also have some carpet here, I see. We're very close to researching another thing. Wow, we're super fast. Yeah, Max is doing amazing work. We almost have this hazard protection figured out already. There we go. Atmo sensor, very useful. I don't know if we should continue researching after Max is done with this one. Actually, we have gas element sensor now. Let's see, do we want to use this? No, it's not necessary. No. So we could automate this, that whenever there's some pressure and carbon dioxide here, that it would actually be pumped out. I guess this is oxygen because this is not closed off, which means that the carbon dioxide is pushed into there. Someone is suffocating. Wait a minute. What is going on? What did you do, Bert? That's not smart. Can you please not do that? Let's put this on high priority. Bert needs to get out, otherwise he will die. And we don't want that. Oh, he has oxygen. Oh yeah, the oxygen is pushed in here, of course. Bert, you idiot. Yeah, they picked up this. Let's cancel this one so they don't go in there. These guys... Wait, we have a food shortage again. How is this possible? Waiting for materials. Why are we not doing this? Is this just too low priority? We have still 2 eggs here. Let's make this a 7 and that a 6. So we actually do something here. And these hatches have to start producing more eggs so we can actually live off them. Okay, there was another egg here. It's fantastic. Alright, that's an omelette. I'm making another one. Alright, this is starting to look really good. It was just in time, this ranch. We really needed the food. And we have another duplicate. Let's see if we want another duplicate. We don't have a lot of food, so I don't think so. We have fried mushroom actually, and a lot of Paco. Paco. I guess we could ranch them in water. Wait a minute. Where are they gonna go? If they could find some spot close by to jump into. I don't want them to go here. Yeah, let's try this. Paco actually are a very good food source. And they, from what I understood, they reproduce as fast as they die from starvation. So you don't necessarily need to feed them. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to make a very small pond here, which is fine. It's just gonna limit the kitchen a little bit more, but it's not necessary to have a bigger kitchen. Let's deconstruct this one. Then we're going to set up a bottle emptier here. Let's build it. We're going to set this to water. Enable auto bubble. We just need a little bit of water here. Soggy feet, why are you jumping in there? I want to have a little bit more. Let's give them a little bit of water here. It's 2. Let's do 2 more bottles. And then we should have around 800 kilograms. That's 3. And that's 4. Let's set this to a 1. Alright, let's remove this one. Deconstruct. And now let's see if this actually works. We're going to take these Paco prints. They should start jumping towards this pond here. And then live happily in this water. They are wild, they're hungry, they're happy. They are going to lay eggs. Let's see, where does it say? Aging 1 per cycle, so they live for 25 days. They will stay wild. What does it say? It doesn't really say. But yeah, once they die, we will get Paco fillet, which we will be able to cook as well. Let's see, do we have more food that we shouldn't eat raw? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so this is a new fish pond. Super small. We have 9 Paco in here. And yeah, this is 25 cycles. Will they die all at once? I guess they will. Yeah, they're all the same age. Yeah, whatever. I guess they will lay 25 eggs at the same time. Which we will not... Yeah, we will not crack the eggs. They will just live here and create fillet every 25 cycles. New printable available. Let's see what we get. We have some muck roots, which is gonna help. The nails, we don't need rancher. This one is actually pretty good, but it's a yokel, so it's not very smart and anemic. Decreased science, not really good, and we just need a little bit more food just to get by, so let's just get the muck root. Alright. Well, it seems like with this stuff here, we also have a small hatchling here now, which came from this incubator, and we put in a new egg here. So this is starting to incubate again. So this is how it works. Whenever something is incubated here and it's ready again, it will be put in here. We have 7 out of 7 in here, and we had a young hatchling up there, so we can actually kill off one. This one is 91. Let's attack this one. It is tame, but what are you gonna do? Let's kill it off so we can put a new hatch in there, which was actually up here. Getting some more stuff out of the world. Anyway, we got our ranch up and running. It should be providing us with a lot of food soon. We have 4,000 barbecue, but this is, well, the barbecue maybe not, but we're going to get a lot of eggs from this farm. So that should be all good to go. Further on, we have a lot of our base already surrounded. We're going to finish this off in the next episode, and then we will start getting out of the core and making sure that nothing gets in here from gases or liquids that I don't want to have in here. This should be nicely oxygenated all the time. so we don't have any issues here. Why is, oh, this is at a 1. Let's make this a 7. Let's get this out of here. Also, we made our storage, so we can put a lot of stuff in here. You can see we have 25 tons of dirt, 14 tons of sandstone, 6.7 tons of dirt, 18 tons of sandstone. This wouldn't fit in one storage bin. So yeah, it's good that we made a separate one for this. So everything that we dig up that we don't have a different specialized storage bin for will go in here. This is on a very low priority, so that we don't do this when we don't have the time for it. We still have some polluted dirt. That's actually, oh, this is at a 1. Oh yeah, I did all the sweeping at a 1. That's true. Anyway, maybe I'll let them build the rest off camera, or maybe not. We will see. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. If you have any remarks in this video or any suggestions on what to do next, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.